Zero. Net zero on.
Good morning, everybody. On my back porch, watching the squirrels. The squirrel feeder out that way. Flexing my wealth with all this wood. I mean, a lot of people flex with different things, but man, look at all this. Oh, yeah. That money right there. We're going to get into today's video. Scott Ointment. I hope I'm saying that right, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And everybody else, that helps out with my build and does the Patreon and the YouTube members. I appreciate every one of you guys. So let's get started, shall we? So, guys, I was talking this morning on the old face page messenger to Super Dave. Nice guy. And he's like, man, I appreciate your videos, which I love hearing that, And he said that I'm more, I guess, real in the car audio world. I try to be. That's kind of what I want to talk about today. I've mentioned before in here, we do this for enjoyment. Not to be a dick to people. We just do it for enjoyment. And some people take it way too serious. To me, it's a hobby and an escape from daily problems or whatever, which I don't have a lot of that now because she ain't real loud. This is pretty loud. I think this is louder than the Jeep was when I took it apart, but I love that. The wind rushing across you, the pounding. God, that sounded bad. But anyway, I enjoy it. And it's definitely a good escape from a bad day or whatever, But that brings up a lot of subjects. A lot of people do take this too serious. I think when you start competing with it, that's when the things can happen like that. But all in all, it's a hobby. We do it for enjoyment. It's escape from work, everything else. And for me, that's what it's all about. I hope you guys, a lot of y'all feel the same way. I know when people get into the competition part of it, man, they take it real serious. And, well, when you're competing, I guess, all in all, you should definitely take it serious. But remember to have fun with it. I mean, that's why we do this. We do it for fun, enjoyment. But I get some negative comments sometimes. Not in a while, but I have. Because, I have gotten free subwoofers and stuff. And discounted stuff. But I work to get there. And it's still work. Like, theoretically, I'm working right now because I'm making video. And I pretty much have to keep making videos if I want to keep my sponsorships with the team things. So it's work, but not really, because I enjoy it. I actually enjoy making videos for y'all to watch. I'm trying to help people. And I've kind of made a video on this subject before, and it's just about team things in general. First, they had a lot of questions on how do you get sponsored, or how do you get on a corporate team or company team. And really, when I've gotten on teams, I never asked. It was just kind of like offered. But the trick, guys, is have a decent build. And it don't even have to be a super big build. Have a nice build, but promote that brand that you really like. Do a lot of social media videos. Post on Facebook, Instagram. And I guess if you post enough, because that's what I did, they'll recognize you and they'll get a hold of you. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Shameless Rusticals plug. No, I'm not sponsored by Rusticals. I paid for that Lifetime app. I mean, he has sent me a swag pack in the mail. But me and Chris became friends, and I had already paid for that lifetime membership VIP. And I screwed up the first time and only got a year. So I double paid. But yeah, the lifetime with VIP is definitely the way to go on that Rushco's app, and it's definitely worth it. But we're not here to talk about that. You know, if you want a brand team to find you and offer you, keep posting. I know a lot of guys that are getting on teams, and they do it. It's offered to them for, you know, one of two reasons. One, either they're insanely loud, or two, they post a lot on social media, and at that point, it's worth it for that team to use them for advertising. So that's kind of how you do it. But you can't do it, you know, like either one of them scenarios may not apply to you if you're the kind of guy that bashes people and groups on Facebook, you know, or tells them they're idiots or whatever, which happens a lot, especially in Bassheads on a budget. There's a lot of guys in there that just love to bash people. And, you know, from a company standpoint, those guys, they never would make it. Because nobody wants somebody on their team if they're kind of a dick, you know. And that'll take that out of the equation for you. So, roll of the day, guys, don't be a dick. But the other team that we can talk about, because I have no secret to tell you guys exactly how to get on a team. I'll cover in a minute how I got into all this. But secondly, if you want to be on a team, and I've kind of covered this before, but I've got a lot of new subscribers. Just a regular team, you know, like my team's Hurts Donuts. I know, I just wanted to do a play off the word Hurts, and I didn't pick a name that was dead serious about anything. I just think Hurts Donut is funny. So that's how I wound up with that. But Hurts Feelings, you know, Deadly Hurts, whatever. If you want to be on a team like that, that's pretty easy to do. A lot of teams that just take you right in. Unless you're a dick. But some teams are full of those, so. But most teams, they don't want no drama. Like my team, I definitely don't want anybody on my team that causes drama. But when choosing a team like that, make sure you're happy with your teammates. You know, if the charter that's around you, that you're going to be hanging out with them guys the most at shows and everything, make sure you like them guys and you don't feel uncomfortable around them. Because there again, you're doing this for fun. And that's my biggest thing, you know, don't get on a team just because they will accept you if you don't get along with them or you just don't like a couple of the guys, man. Move on. There's other teams out there. You really want to be doing this for fun. You want to enjoy it. You want to go to a show and enjoy yourself and have fun with it, you know. You don't want to be on a team and feel uncomfortable and uneasy and not happy at shows because you're doing this for fun. And then now back to I said how I got into this. Personally, I've been into car audio forever. Since I was young, I was into it. You know, my cousin, he had a system, and that was the greatest thing in the world to me, was riding around with him with some subwoofers going. But been dabbling in it off and on for years. And 2019, I decided to do that wall in my blue Jeep. And audio had changed a whole lot from the last time I had a system. Like, it had changed. I didn't know anything about lithium batteries, but I started doing research. I built one. And I was on Facebook pretty much daily, you know, recording myself driving down Highway 501 to work. And putting the video on Facebook. Just 'cause I was having fun with it, you know. I got a lot of my older friends on there, and people are like, what the hell, why are you doing this? I'm like, man, this is fun. This brings me in happiness, enjoyment, you know. And my daughter's like, you ought to put one of them videos on TikTok. Now, at the time, TikTok was nothing but lip syncing and dancing. I'm like, TikTok's stupid. And she's like, yeah, but nobody else is putting anything like that on there. So I did it and it went viral. I kept doing it. And that led me to, social media wise, that led me to where I'm at today. I just kept doing it. Like you guys out there, you want to start a YouTube channel, keep posting. Like, do you think people watch my YouTubes on here in the beginning? No. No, I got all the love on TikTok, but on YouTube, no. Nobody was watching my early videos. I was a ghost, man. I would like post a video and look at it like a week later and it might have 15 views. But I didn't give up. I kept doing it. And, you know, that's the motto with anything you want to do, guys. Keep doing it. You want to build a badass wall system? Do it. You might fail at first, but I tell you what, if you just keep trying at it, you're going to get somewhere with it. Oh no, that's what it is. We do car audio for enjoyment, and if you can take your enjoyment for car audio and do more with it, like some of you guys might want to start doing car audio stuff on the side, hustling for a little extra money. That's great. Just do it. You know, you might not be very busy in the beginning, but eventually you're going to be over covered with work and covered up, and it might become a full-time thing. But you ain't going to get there if you don't do it. I know it sounds easier than it actually is, but you just got to keep working at it. But remember to stay happy with it. I think that's what it's all about, is being happy. Right now with my blue Jeep build, I'm not real happy. I know it's going to bring me enjoyment in the end, but I'm not real happy. I'm not sad about it. It's just, it's tore down. It's a lot of work. I don't have enough time in the week to do what I need to do with it because I still have to work a 9-to-5 job. Well, an 11-to-8 job. But still, I'm supposed to be there to 9. I usually leave at 8, but, you know, I still work a full-time job because without the whole tattooing thing, I wouldn't be able to do none of this. I don't make nowhere near enough money on social media to do any of this. My wife ain't gonna fund my build for me, which that would be really nice if she would. So yeah, I gotta tattoo people for the money for my car audio hobby. But I'm happy with it. I'm fine with it. I'm just not happy with where the Jeep's at now. And a lot of the work I do on it, like, do I love building wall enclosures? No. I'm terrible at woodworking. I don't let it stop me. And I tell you what, guys, when I did that blue Jeep, the build I just tore out of it, my woodworking skills, if y'all would have been there watching me, you'd have been like, ugh, good God. Because I'd try to cut a straight line. It wouldn't be nowhere near straight. It would be like this. And when I would put it in, I'd have to tap it in up against another piece of wood in there with a hammer. And it would have like real tight at one end, which is why I had to tap it. But it would have gaps like this that I had to fill in with PL3X. Terrible woodworking. I did a lot better on that. Like that was actually a pretty good build. My cuts were a whole lot better with that just because I had already done the blue Jeep and got better at cutting. I think the main reason was I bought a Diablo blade. Yeah, don't buy the cheap DeWalt blade, get the Diablo. That helps a whole lot, guys. But, yeah, I don't even really know what the subject for this video is. I just want to talk to you guys about, I guess, being real and being happy in the car audio game. I see a lot of new guys get discouraged because they'll ask a question in a Facebook group and it's like, the first thing they're told is they're an idiot. Or, you know, they'll post their first system, which they're really happy with, and it might be some Kicker or Dual or, you know, Rockville or whatever, and they're really happy, and then there's guys in there telling them their shit's garbage. That ain't how it works, guys, you know. They're just trying to be happy with it. You should be happy for them, but everybody should be happy because we do this as a hobby. I mean, unless you're doing this for a full-time job to make money, it's a hobby. And for the guys that are doing it for a job, obviously you got into doing that because you love the hobby. So everybody should just kind of be happy with their situation all the way around, I guess. Or if you're not, drop out of car audio. But that's it. I'm rambling on again. And don't make fun of this little lean-to thing. That was here when I moved in, and it's a great place to park my mower. The red drum, that was here when I moved in too. I don't know why. It's empty. Oh, it was empty. I dumped transmission fluid in it. I didn't have any jugs to dump it in to take it and drop it off at AutoZone, but yeah, don't make fun of that. And remember earlier I was flexing my wealth. Oh yeah. This is all the wealth right here, guys. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. But we ain't telling nobody about that. Y'all think I'm rich, flaunting that around. You don't even want to know what I had to do to Josh Skipper to get that at the price I got it. Anyway, guys, man, I hope y'all have a great day. I know this video is a little different because it's a different subject. And I just thought I would do a video from my backyard. It's a beautiful morning. It's not hot. It's not cold. And I really like being out here. I love this backyard. And I live in a great neighborhood. I don't even know if I should say this, but there's not a lot of folk my color in this neighborhood. But it's just a great neighborhood, man. It's quiet, it's peaceful. It's more in a country setting, but prominently the area I live in is more darker complected people than me, and it don't bother me at all. I love it, you know. It's just so quiet. You've been with me while I've been out here. I love this neighborhood. Don't judge people, guys, because I have some of the best neighbors ever out here. And I'm trying to acquire this property, like buy it. Because see that right there? One of y'all mentioned in my video the other day that I should be having that garage over there, and I'm like, that's a coincidence because that place is empty, and I'm trying to buy it. So, which I'm locked in on a lease here for a year, but I'm trying to negotiate with the guy that owns that. And I do love this neighborhood. I really do. But anyway, guys, peace out. And as always, guys, bass on.
Yo.